Greetings YouTube viewers and welcome to another video on the TheIanBullock channel. It's Monday the 13th of August 2018 and I just wanted to show you this really calm, tranquil, picturesque area of Copenhagen in Denmark. As you can see, it's very peaceful. We've really got the place to ourselves pretty much. It isn't at all chaotic or anything. And we've just got off the cruise ship, the Columbus, and arrived at Copenhagen. I just wanted to show you this because the most famous symbol of Copenhagen is the Little Mermaid sculpture, in fact. Bronze and granite, I think it is, which was presented to Copenhagen, the city, by the Danish brewer Carl Jacobsen and unveiled in 1913, and I just want to show it to you. You just need to come through these crowds, because obviously when you come to Copenhagen you assume that it will just be some enormous statue, which it looks like on the postcards, and when you get here it's absolutely manic, as you can see. So I'm going to just try and come round here to show you. These are the crowds. A lot of people have got off the cruise ships, and the cruise ship's moored just near here, and this is the statue. Hopefully you'll recognise. There we go, that is the famous statue of the Little Mermaid, based on the Hans Christian Andersen fairytale, that name. And I read on the details that Carl Jacobsen really fell in love with this character after watching a ballet version of the fairy tale at the theatre, and had this statue commissioned and gave it as a gift to the city. So it's a very attractive thing. I think it's right to say that it's much smaller in real life than you perhaps imagine it to be, and in a way sort of maybe slightly less, what's the word? It sort of has less of an impact. I think you assume it's going to be some enormous thing. I'm just going to try and zoom out there. So that is it. She sits on some rocks, and when we were here last time, which was, I don't know, Greg would have been sort of probably junior school age, Gregory, and the man lifted him across some rocks and stood him next to the statue, and we took his picture. We've noticed this time that it's actually harder to get across. I don't know whether that's because the tide is up or whether they've just made it generally less accessible. It says that climbing on the sculpture is prohibited, but when Greg came he stood next to it and put his hand next to it, and we took a photo. So yeah, so that is the mermaid, and she's has this backdrop of the harbour in Copenhagen, which is a bit of an industrial scene, but she obviously looks pretty against a rather grey background, and these are the people who are trying to get selfies and all manner of photographs. So that's it, the Little Mermaid of Copenhagen, August 2018. Okay, so I'll just add this bit of video on. We're now at Lille Havfrue, or New Harbour. I think it's pronounced Lille Havfrue. This is probably one of the most famous areas of the city. And it's this old, it's old buildings in what's called the New Harbour. Really notable because they're all these different colours, and there are a lot of little river trips that go around from here. Loads of people taking photographs, of course, and as you can see up behind here there are all these different colourful houses. I'll just come around here. Yellows and blues and mustard. I'll just try and zoom in on them. with cafes and bars and restaurants underneath. And as I say, people going on river trips and harbour trips, which depart from here. And these are all the different colourful buildings. They're in so many photographs and postcards of Copenhagen. And just in the background there, Julie is just appearing to wave for the camera. And we're hoping to go and get a cup of tea next. And that is it, Neuhafen. And it is August 2018. Actually, a young Danish girl, a waitress at the cafe where we've been to, was just telling us that this Neuhafen is in fact pronounced something like Nihiden or something. So who knows? But anyway, that's what it is, and that's the spelling of it. New Harbour, also known at one point in history as Sailors Street, I believe. It's full of restaurants and cafes, and has quite a nautical feel about it. And as I say, there are these various river and harbour tours that go from here. And the sun has come out. In fact, the place where we're having our cup of tea is in fact this one here, the number 17 one. You've got a little table at the front there, listening to a busker playing some music. And yeah, all very nice. So that's it. I'll just add this video onto the end of the other ones, and that's Copenhagen in 2018 on the Ian Bullock channel.